Have you ever wanted to walk among the treetops or stand on a cantilever 50 metres above a river? Well, Tahune Airwalk is perfect for you. On this adventure, we're heading down to Tahune Adventures to walk among the treetops. Let's go! Tahune Airwalk opened originally in 2001 and temporarily closed in 2019 due to the bushfires that occurred in the area in January and February of that year. Tahune Adventures did experience some significant damage, including to the airwalk, so they closed temporarily to fix the damage, clear the severely damaged trees, plant 8,000 new trees, and repair parts of the airwalk. Tahune Adventures reopened in February 2020. Trees in and around Tahune Adventures include sassafras, myrtle and native laurel, as well as Huon Pine that is growing on the river banks of the Huon and Picton rivers. To get up to the airwalk, there is a lot of stairs, but if you're a wheelchair user, you can still access the airwalk, you just need to have a chat with the staff. Now, I have a fear of heights, which doesn't tend to kick in until I'm about a third of the way through things, which did happen whilst we were walking around the airwalk. That said, I did feel incredibly safe on the airwalk and the views were absolutely worth it. I just had to ensure I did not look down through the grating floor and trigger my vertigo. Tahune Adventures is about a 35-minute drive from Geeveston, so if you're basing yourself out of Hobart, it's an hour-and-a-half drive to Tahune Adventures. Please note though that if you're relying on public transport to get around, there is no direct buses from Hobart or Geeveston to Tahune Adventures, so you'll either need to drive or sign up for a tour that does go to Tahune Adventures. One thing I will note about driving from Geeveston up to Tahune Adventures is that all the roads are sealed, but they are quite windy. So if that's something you're not used to or not comfortable driving, it may still be worth considering going on one of the tours. The airwalk at Tahune Adventures is wheelchair accessible. Staff will assist you to avoid the stairs and get you to the entrance of the airwalk. Fun fact, you can also bring your dog, but it does need to stay on the leash and you need to clean up after it. And whilst your doggo is welcome, your drone is not. They are not permitted on site, so leave it in the car. Don't be that person. There is accommodation options at Tahune Adventures ranging from camping space to cabins. I highly recommend checking out their website for more information to see if this is a viable option for you. The airwalk does have signage throughout the walk and sections that bulge out to allow for people to move to the side to take photos. At the final turn of the airwalk is the entrance to the cantilever. As you walk down to the viewing platform, there is a slight bounce. Not gonna lie, I didn't go on this part of the airwalk. I went and chilled out near the entrance, whilst Ben enjoyed the platform. The cantilever hangs about 50 metres above the Huon River, giving you an amazing view of Pear Hill, Mount Reveau and Mount Picton, which are both part of the World Heritage Area. Ben did try to get the cantilever to move, but the camera doesn't really pick it up. Apart from the airwalk, there is 2 other walks on site. Mackay's Track is a 3-kilometre loop walk that is considered a Grade 2 under the Australian Walking Track grading system. This takes you along the Picton River and up to some suspension bridges and back. The other walk is the Huon Pine Track, which is a 20-minute loop along the Huon River, which is also considered a Grade 2 walking track. We did the Huon Pine Track after we completed the airwalk. It was a super pleasant walk surrounded by forest. There's silhouettes of native animals scattered throughout the walk as well, which is a nice touch to keep people engaged. A full video of the walk has already been posted. I posted it last week, so make sure you check it out after you watch this video. Tahune Adventures is open between 10 AM and 4 PM every day except Christmas Day or if there's hazardous weather conditions. Entry costs $35 for adults and $17.50 for children between the ages of 5 and 16. Under 5s are free. If you also want to go on the Eagle hang glider, the cost is an additional $25 for adults and $22 for children. Tickets can be purchased upon arrival or online at Tahune Adventures website or on Klook. If purchasing through Klook, make sure to use my discount code BECKTRIESKLOOK for up to 10% off, and you'll also be helping out my channel. Whilst I'm incredibly afraid of heights, I really enjoy doing the airwalk at Tahune Adventures. If heights are something that you're not into, there is still the other 2 walks that are on terra firma. Also, the cafe that's on site on the other side of the river is just nice to sit in and watch the world go by. The food was also quite good too, so I highly recommend just popping in, doing a quick walk and having a snack there before going on to your next adventure. There is a lot that you can do in the area, you've just got to do a bit of research to find it. The Huon Valley and beyond in southern Tasmania is an absolutely wonderful part of Tasmania to explore, and I highly recommend that you dedicate a few days, if you're coming to Tasmania, to that area alone. If you've gotten this far into the video, thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate it. It helps us to make more videos like this. Let me know in the comments below if you would go on Tahune Airwalk or if you would do the hang gliding part of the Tahune Adventures. Thanks for watching.